Good evening, everyone. My name is Edgar, and you're watching Historical Conspiracies. Welcome to the next installment in our Mysteries You Probably Never Heard Of series. We got some cool ones tonight, so hopefully you will enjoy. Maybe grab a cup of coffee or tea, sit back, and let Edgar guide your brain. When you've finished listening to these, we'll include a link below where you can go and vote on your favorite one. So, without missing a beat, I hope you will enjoy this list. Let's get going. Number 1. A gorilla contemplates death. A rather well-known gorilla named Coco had highly developed sign language skills. That alone is fascinating, but the true curiosity here lies in her final conversations about the concept of death. Coco was chatting with a woman named Francine Patterson, who was her close friend. During the chat, Francine shows Coco an image of a skeleton. "Is this alive or dead?" She asks Coco using sign language. Coco signs, "Dead, draped." Draped in this apparently in this context means covered up. So then Francine asks, "Where do animals go when they die?" And Coco says, "A comfortable hole." And then she gave a kiss goodbye, which, from the context, I think that might have been the last chat she had. So, dead and draped, meaning covered up. Covered up with death, perhaps? And a comfortable hole is apparently where they go. I'm not sure that I am qualified to delve into the insights of a gorilla regarding where animals go when they die, but it is a stimulating thing to think about. Considering the mind of this intelligent animal and its personal thoughts on death compels me to want to discuss it with her personally. Unfortunately, Coco passed away on June 19th, 2018. She lived to the age of 46 and takes her wisdom with her. Rest well, Coco. Number 2. Mysterious ancient mummification method. During the Han Dynasty in China, there was a woman known as Lady Day, who was the Marquis of Dai. When her body was discovered in a tomb, about 2,000 years after her death, it included documents and other items that helped with uncovering her story. The mystery comes in the form of a mysterious liquid surrounding her body. Experts theorize this may have had something to do with the state that the body was in. It was incredibly preserved. Even eyelashes, and they found blood in her, which consequently was type A blood. Although she certainly wasn't ready to get up and do a dance, it is still a compelling puzzle to contemplate how they managed to keep her body in such great condition. Number 3. Concussion leads to genius, with a bit of a price. In October of 2006, Derek Amato made a miscalculation and when diving into a pool, suffered a severe concussion. The price he paid was notable hair loss and memory loss, but Derek suddenly found himself seeing reality in a whole new light. Derek is now classified as having musical savant syndrome. He literally became a genius of music composition. When asked to describe the experience, he said, "As I shut my eyes, I found these black and white structures moving from left to right, which in fact would represent in my mind a fluid and continuous stream of musical notation. This is pretty neat, guys. I think we should see if we could find some of these, see if we could find some of his work. I'll check around, and I'll let you know if I find anything. Did not find any so far. Number 4. The Darkest Stage Show. Once upon a time, in Strasbourg, Alsace, forgive my pronunciation, in July of 1518, a woman called Mrs. Trophia began dancing uncontrollably in the streets. In a short time she was joined by 34 other people, and eventually it would spread to 400 people. Doctors eventually decided that it wasn't the work of demons or other supernatural influences. I'm glad they ruled that out. And they agreed to build a stage and encourage the infected to dance it out. Records indicate at one point up to 15 deaths a day from exhaustion or heart attacks, making this what we at Mystcon think of as the darkest stage show. To this day, there is no conclusive cause or reports of this happening again that we are aware of, but the newest theories point to ergot, a type of mold that can cause people to hallucinate. Imagine for a moment the spectacle of this stage in the center of town with hallucinating people dancing themselves to death, the sound of their feet on the wood moving ever closer to their demise with each passing step. Now, I heard of another story, this isn't part of the list, but my father told me a story when I was young of a village which had, in the past, which had one baker, and apparently they had got ergot on the bread, and yeah, so the town went insane, and people were, doing all manner. It was from suicide to murder to crazy stuff. It sounded crazy, like perhaps content for a really great movie. Alright guys, and now we move on to number 5, The Lost Queen. Where is Cleopatra? Did you know that Cleopatra, one of our most iconic characters in history, rests in a tomb that has never been found? While this isn't earth-shattering, it causes a raised eyebrow for sure. To some degree, I think we all expected she had been found by now. Perhaps clues can be found in a statement made by Octavian, who said that she should be buried with that of Antony in splendid and regal fashion. Hopefully in our lifetime, someone will find this ancient queen and help finish up this open-ended story of her time on this earth. Alright guys, thank you again for joining me. I really enjoy these times we share, and I look forward to our next times. Now, you know the drill by now. Please give some love to our sponsors. It's with their help that we could bring you these videos. And be sure to like and subscribe. And we love discussion. So any ideas, any theories, any questions, bring it. So until next time, my name is Edgar, and you're watching Historical Conspiracies. Have a creepy day.